What up, peeps? It's your boy, Church Boy, back again with another video just for you. How y'all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well out there, man. Yo, Dave P hit me up. Thanks for hitting me up, man. Dave P. Man, I want you to know, I want to say thank you for hitting me up, and I want you to know that I will never leave Rush. I will never leave Rush. I could stray away for a minute, but I'm always gonna come back to Rush, man. Rush. I want you guys to know, like, Rush is my favorite band. Rush won me over, like, right away. Not because of how great they are, but it's because their music. I respect their minds. Their music to me is extremely convoluted. It's very complex. And for them to go out there and perform, on a nightly basis and remember all of that complex music, I respect their minds more than anything. I mean, their dedication, their hard work, man, I respect it so much. That being said, someone recommended that I listen to, or that I go watch them in concert, and closest to me is Detroit, and they're going to be in Detroit maybe August 23rd or August 26th somewhere, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to try my best to take as many pictures and document as much as I can. I know it's a ways out, but I am going to be there, and I can't wait. But Dave P recommended that I listen to Rush Emotion Detector, and that's what I'm going to listen to. So without further ado, this is for you, Dave P. This is Rush performing Emotion Detector. Let's do this. Drummer boy thing going on. I like the sub bass. I like the sub bass going in the background. Let me take that back. Give me a second. Where is that? Covers from my feelings. We expose our insecure spots. Trust is just as rare as devotion. Forgive us our sinful thoughts if we need. I believe it was Subdivisions or something that Geddy Lee did. Just a few notes similar to that. I love his tone, by the way. You guys know I can't not talk about the bass. I can't not talk about the bass. I'm bass biased, and whenever I listen to a song and the bass is going, I can picture the pattern in my head. And someone asked me before, like, hey, how did you like decipher the music or whatever? It's just like, well, I can't with any other instrument. Bass, I can see it. I can smell it. Keyboard, drums, I really can't. Lead guitar, I can't see it. But bass, I can see it, and I kind of compare it to someone who is bilingual or trilingual. You know, for example, someone who's been speaking English their whole life and they learn Spanish or something, and then someone Spanish comes around, even though they don't speak Spanish often, someone Spanish comes around and they just end up interacting with them, speaking Spanish. Is like, man, how did you speak Spanish? You know, because it's been beaten to their brain. They practice that Spanish language, so long, they can picture it in their minds. And that's how I am with bass. And I love this bass pattern. I know I'm talking too much, but I love Geddy Lee. I love Rush. And I can't not talk about it. I got to try the bass line. I'm rambling and I don't care. So they're here. And he did something pretty cool. Geddy Lee did something. He did something cool. So he did that initially. And then he did something. I gotta get it. And he did something like this. Yeah, there. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That's dope. I think he did something like that in Subdivisions though. And this is why I love, and I think within the Subdivisions video, I think it was that I was so immersed, with his playing, because I think I expressed his footprint. He puts his footprint on every song he plays. It's just like, boom, I can play it like this or I can play it like this. And it's like bass overload every time, because he could have easily just played doom 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 doom. He could have just easily played that, but no, he has to put his Geddy Lee stamp on it, and I freaking love it. I'm talking too much. Let's let him continue on.
Too much attention, not content with being good. We must throw ourselves wide open, start acting like a fool. If we need too much approval, then the cuts can seem to...
These lyrics are something else. Wait a minute. When we lift the covers from our feelings, we expose our insecure spots. Trust is just as rare as devotion. Forgive us our cynical thoughts. If we need too much attention, not content with being cool, we must throw ourselves wide open and start acting like a fool. If we need too much approval, then the cuts can seem too cruel. Okay.
right to the heart of the matter, right to the beautiful part. Illusions are painfully shattered, right where discovery starts. In the secret wells of emotion, buried deep in our hearts.
I love this groove right here.
It's true
That's
that
it.
love can change us. Never quite enough. Sometimes
Yes.
we are too tender, sometimes we're too tough.
See?
We get too much attention, it gets hard to overrule.
You see that? It's true that love can change us, but never quite enough. Sometimes we are too tender. Sometimes we are too tough. Well, we're too tough. If we get too much attention, it gets hard to overrule. So often fragile power turns to scorn and ridicule. Sometimes our big splashes are just ripples in the pool. Oh, Dave P, man. Dave P, you on to something. You broke it down for me too. Dave P, you on to something, man. You were on to something. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about giving your heart away. I want to talk about it.
So often fragile
Dave P, you were not lying. You were not lying. Yo, what? Okay. Alex killed it on the solo. Alex absolutely killed it. And I want to take it back. But the first thing that came to mind, and you warned me about this, Dave P. The first thing that came to mind is, whose solo is it? Whose solo is it? Because when Alex is going to town, Geddy Lee is right there, double plucking it all the way with him. It's like a dual solo, like a double solo. Oh, just like music overload. And I love the stops that Neil Peart was throwing in there. I love those stops. Those stops are always overlooked when I think they're called stops, when the drummer does those stops. I love that. But yeah, you know what? Where is it? Can I take it back? Here, where is it? Here. I'm taking it back. Let's do it.
Discovery starts in the secret wells of emotion that we keep in our hearts.
I'm supposed to be focused on these lyrics, and I have them queued up here, man. I really do, man. But dang, how can I? I just been punched in the ears, with this great music. What the heck? Oh, man. That was incredible. Man. I'm going to get to the lyrics. I'm going to go back to the lyrics. I got him queued up here, man. Emotion Detector. All right. Jeez. That was absolutely fire. Absolutely fire, man. Man, that was... The lyrics go as follows. When we lift the covers from our feelings, we expose our insecure spots. Trust is just as rare as devotion. Forgive us our cynical thoughts if we need too much attention. Not content with being cool, we must throw ourselves wide open and start acting like a fool. If we need too much approval, then the cuts can seem too cruel. These guys, they're so poetic. Right to the heart of the matter. Right to the beautiful part. Illusions are painfully shattered, right where discovery starts, in the secret wells of emotion buried deep in our hearts. It's true that love can change us, but never quite enough. Sometimes we are too tender. Sometimes we are too tough. If we get too much attention, it gets hard to overrule. So often fragile power turns to scorn and ridicule. Sometimes our big splashes are just ripples in the pool. Feelings run high. I'm saying, listen, I admire anyone who can frivolously give their heart away. You ever seen someone give their heart away so many times for it to just come back broken? And they jump in and out of relationships so freely, and they just give their hearts away. Like, oh, I love you. Here's my heart. And it's like, man, you only been knowing them for a couple weeks. Don't give your heart away so easily. And then heartbreak is inevitable. And then they go back home, lick their wounds, and then get right back out there and give their heart away again. He's like, you ever know anyone who does that? I know a few people who've done that, and I just, in a way, I envy that, in a way, because I'm on the other side of that. I just can't give my heart away. I have walls up. I have barriers up. I have requirements. I have criteria that needs to be met before I give you my heart. You have to hit all these checkpoints before I give you my heart. And I'm kind of jealous of anyone who can just frivolously give their heart away like that. And that's what's painful. That's what's scary about dating, especially in this day and age when you have people who are instantly gratified. They have this you're instantly satisfied. You pick up your phone and boom, everything we want is right there, and creativity is out the window, because everything that we can imagine is right there, and social media just funnels it to you. Am I going crazy? Am I going on a tangent here? But anyway, yes, I love this music. I love Rush, and this is the beauty of music because it makes you kind of discuss those hard things. Oh man, really, it makes me think about all those men I know and women who have fallen by the wayside, who have struggled to find love, And a lot of times, especially on these dating apps, and you have all these people who are being instantly gratified on their social medias. They think that love is expendable. They think love is just something you can just throw away, and you can't do that, man. You can't do that, man. You can't play with people's hearts. It was a struggle, picking my mate, my soulmate. Listen, man, I can say that I was somewhat prepared, but you never know who people are later on in life. You never know who people turn out to be, later on in life. But I'm one of the lucky ones, that I found such a good mate. But some people aren't so lucky, Some people aren't so fortunate, to have found that one person to satisfy them, Man, but yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, back to Geddy Lee. I'm just enamored with this person. He is such a great musician. He has such a high level of talent. And this song and me playing that bass line, it makes me think of when my daughter was young. Like she's young now, but when she was like 5, or 6 years old, and she was listening to Mariah Carey's Christmas song. And she said that there's no bass in this song. She said, there's no bass in this song, and I was like, yes, there is bass in this song. She said that there's no bass in this song. And I kind of had to school her a little bit. So we sat down. And I was like, I'm going to play you the bass line. And then I'm going to play the song. And then I'm going to play along with the song. And then I'm going to stop playing and let the bass line inform you. All right. So I did just that. Doom. Played it myself. Played the song. Played along with the track. And then I stopped playing. Let the song continue on. She was like, I hear it. And I was like, there it is. Now she's bass aware. So now she listens for the bass in every song. She listens for the bass in every song and she can hear it. I think a lot of people are like that. I think a lot of people don't even pay attention to the bass. I don't know. I think the bass is overlooked a lot of times, but maybe I'm tripping. Let's let him continue on though. Let's let him continue on. Yeah, I've rambled enough. All I rambled enough. Listen, man, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Rush. I love Rush, man. I just can't get enough of these guys. And I know I haven't even scratched the surface when it comes to these guys. And I want to hear more of Rush, and I'm not sure if this is one of their like deep cuts, but I gotta say, and every song that I've heard of theirs is phenomenal, and that's what greatness brings. I believe that Geddy Lee can replace his metal strings with rubber bands and he'll sound just as good. His talent level is that high. I believe Neil Peart can be playing on pots and pans and it will sound just as good. And the same for Alex. Alex killed it in this solo. The solo was so immersive and it seemed so heartfelt. It seems as if Alex was like channeling his own feelings about relationships and how difficult it could be to give your heart away within the solo he was playing. Am I tripping? I don't know. Man, but I love this band. They're absolutely phenomenal, and I just can't get enough, man. Dave P, great recommendation. Thanks for hitting me up, Dave P, man. You know how much I love Rush, man. What else should I listen to of Rush? What else should I listen to of theirs, man? You guys, yeah. Thanks for going on this journey with me, man. I'm floored, when I sit back and I think and I look at the interactions there. I'm floored when you guys, interact with me, man. I gotta say from the bottom of my heart, man, thank you for interacting with me and going on this journey with me, man. I love all you guys, man. And man, I just I've rambled too much in this video, man, so I don't want to ramble any longer. So I love all y'all, man, and thanks for watching. And man, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But above anything else, love each other, take care of each other. Peace. God bless.